Unajua uzuri wa hii pombe ni ati ladha yake ni nyororo sana. Haigongi ulimi yako vile pombe zingine zinagonga ulimi.
Haiwezi leweza mtu ile ujinga ya kulewa, unaanguka, unatupa longi, unaacha viatu. So that beer is stable and clear.
It's more refined than the drink that I was taking before.
One thing about Kenya is the beer generally is pretty good. And this is as good as it gets.
In fact, the first time nilijaribu, nikaona inanifaa.
I liked it. It was good beer. It was nice.
Nilikuwa natumia pombe zingine lakini wakati nilianza kutumia hii naona ile maneno nilikuwa nataka nikaipata kwa hii.
A good lager must be natural. There should be no additive.
The only foolproof way to avoid a hangover, of course, is not to drink alcohol. And while some drinkers are almost resigned to getting one nasty headache after another after imbibing their favorite tipple, for some there exists a never-ending search to try and find a way of having some social fun with other famed hangovers. Kenyans are rated Africa's 5th largest drinking nation. It's a social drink. Friends and family get together.
Beers are probably the best social drink in the world.
It's a fun drink, something that breaks barriers and enable flowing conversation.
Mimi huwa nakaa na wenzangu kwa gumzo mbalimbali, kupanga mambo ya maisha.
It's my space drink that men and women meet time alone to either reflect and think. The world consumes 150 billion liters of beer annually, and in Kenya alone, beer accounts for almost 30 billion shillings turnover, which in turn accounts for almost 70% of all alcoholic beverages sales in shillings. Several beer brands exist in the growing Kenyan market. Competition is stiff.
Keroche has reached the summit.
October 2008. Venue, the outskirts of Naivasha. A new baby is born. A new player marches into a previously monopolistic beer market. Keroche Breweries Limited, a wholly owned Kenyan company, puts on gloves and marches into the ring of beer competition.
We must have the courage to go in for the big, for the big play. So putting up a facility like Keroche is no mean task. It is a heavy investment.
What we wanted was to give a choice to Kenyans. And it was not just a choice. It was a choice of a higher quality than what people have been used to.
A courageous feat that draws several gasps of anxiety. How dare they? Will they manage? But all these fears and anxieties are put on hold as Kenya's political leaders, business elite and Kenyans gather in Naivasha to celebrate this new dawn. Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga leads the celebration as he launches the new 1 billion shilling plant. He, of course, is not blind to the market realities that the new player will soon confront. One thing that strikes everyone present is Keroche Breweries' investment on technology. The Prime Minister, himself a trained engineer, is impressed.
They have built an amazing manufacturing plant. And I know this because I have worked in brewing plants in Germany.
In a way, the embracing of modern technology seems to be the ace up the new player's sleeve. For the first time in Kenya, it's now possible to have a fully computerized plant. All processes can be consistent year in, year out. Established in 1997, Keroche Breweries Limited and its predecessor Keroche Industries have proven to be the most resilient of the new generation of Kenyan brewers. Operating what is known as a boutique microbrewery, the company planned to produce a natural beer free of additives and preservatives and brewed.
It's a natural brewed lager.
Even the simple process of mixing barley is jealously guarded. Anything that does not match its programmed process is spotted and isolated. According to Keroche Breweries, consistency is key.
We have a weighing scale, which is of very high precision. We'll tell the brewer, we'll raise an alarm. You are slightly off by 5 grams.
It has not been easy. Of course, it's more expensive. Like now using the latest technology in the brewing industry, 21st century technology, which means that you'll get the best beer international standard.
100% computerized, you are sure of output. The same throughout, same flavor, same color, same taste, everything.
And the new plant added a new product on the shelf: Summit Beer. At Keroche breweries, they call their effort, journey and vision a march to the summit.
It is a day for every Kenyan who has been told the mountain is too high or the challenge is too hard. It is a day for every Kenyan who was told you cannot dare because the price to succeed is too high.
Mugo Kibati, the Director General of Vision 2030, the body charged with fast-tracking the country's economic growth, of which industrialization is a key element, describes Keroche Brewery's effort as a watershed.
As part of Vision 2030, one of the things we must promote, alongside foreign direct investments, alongside multinationals, is indigenous investments in manufacturing.
In developing Summit Beer, the team at Keroche Breweries were keen on three things: a natural beer without any elements that accelerate any process.
In our Summit, we don't add enzymes. When we come to fermentation or cold storage, we don't add any clarifying material. Some of those clarifying materials, they remain in the beer. They are chemical and they are not causing hangover.
A consistent beer.
The moment you initiate a step, it goes to compression. That ensures that we are going to have same quality all the time for all our brews.
An error-free process. Trust the best technology, but verify.
We have remote controls which are actually you check them, but you never know, they could fail at any time. Who is going to ascertain that all is well? We have standard thermometers. We have all those to counter-check the process instruments.
Spreading across Kenya is a challenge. It takes more than transporting the product to consumers' shelves. An intimate relationship between the distributor, bar owner, and consumer needs careful nurturing. As the saying goes, business is people.
In Limuru we have tuko na bar kama talk of 62 na hakuna bar ina summit.
Sasa vile summit imeingia kwa biashara, sisi pia wenye kuuza tumeongeza brand nyingine na pia brand ambayo inapendwa na watu.
Most of the customers, they wanted because it's a Kenyan beer, and because of the prices. The prices are very good and they are doing okay, and the customers are happy with it.
Yani hii pombe hawataki hata wasikia timekosa kwa depot. Jua mpaka wanachukua magali zao wanakujia nini pombe hapa factory.
We are really proud, and that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us moving every day, when we know that Kenyans are with us. Otherwise, if they are not with you, it will be very hard for you to wake up in the morning and go to work.
And the choosy Kenyan consumers have taken notice. And one of the things they are talking about is the benefits of a natural beer.
You can keep drinking it and you don't get that build-up.
This is a fat-free beer, which I think is great for my body. And it's sugar-free, which is also great for my body.
Ina harufu, ile harufu smell, ile kubwa, ajua pombe kuna ile inanuka.
And for Kenyan consumers, no hangover is almost the catchphrase for Summit Beer.
Ni beer ambayo haina hangover.
The beer doesn't have hangover, it doesn't have
no hangover.
Nilipoanza kunywa hii Summit kagundua hakuna hangover. Sasa nikiamka asubuhi naenda tu kazi.
Nikakunywa Summit, haina hangover, ni smooth.
Haina hangover?
No hangovers, no bad taste.
Na even morning, wakati wa kwenda job, haina hiyo hangover.
People thought you drink your beer, you go home with the hangovers, it's normal. But now Kenyans have started realizing it's not a normal thing. You should have enjoyed your beer, you should have enjoyed your drink, go home, have no hangover.
And lots of consumers are focused on what they assert is their right. National pride, right of choice, and proof that a Kenyan company can scale the same heights multinationals have managed.
Tumejaribu pia kuwa nao pamoja kwa sababu tunajua ni kinywaji yetu hapa Kenya. Kila kitu tunatoa hapa Kenya na tunajaribu kuungana nao ili tuwainue.
What we have now is a Kenyan summit.
Kama sisi wote tungejiamini, vile kwanza kwa mfano kama vile Mr. Kaja wamejiamini. Sisi wa Kenya hakuna mahali tuwezi fika.
Bei yake ni nafuu kidogo.
It's true we are suffering, we manufacturers, but it's not the right time to add prices on any product, let's say the beer or any other product. Because the more we add, the more we keep on losing our customers.
I believe firmly that Kenyans make natural entrepreneurs when they make up their mind to do it.
And true to the saying that big things have small beginnings, Keroche Breweries continues its march to the summit. And now, a year later, they prepare to welcome another product in their fold. A new beer will hit bar shelves next month, Summit Malt. And again, the tradition of carefully brewed beer is promised with a strong focus on a higher threshold in the making of a beer. For the Summit consumers, it seems, there is nothing better than breaking the routine of life with new, fresh ideas that allows all classes of consumers to put away their cares sometime on a day and sometimes longer to celebrate another additional step in Kenya's march to the summit.
It's beautiful, man. It's a good beer.
Vijana wa siku hizi wanapenda yule mtu anajaribu kubadilisha mambo.
I must admit, after today, I will have a few more of these.
You don't know what you're...
Mtu ile ujinga ya kulewa, unaanguka, unatupa rongi, unaacha viatu. So that beer is stable and clear.
It's more refined than the drink that I was taking before.
One thing about Kenya is the beer generally is pretty good. And this is as good as it gets.
In fact, the first time nilijaribu, nikaona inanifaa.
I liked it. It was good beer. It was nice.
Nilikuwa natumia pombe zingine lakini wakati nilianza kutumia hii naona ile maneno nilikuwa nataka nikaipata kwa hii.
A good lager must be natural. There should be no additive.
The only foolproof way to avoid a hangover, of course, is not to drink alcohol. And while some drinkers are almost resigned to getting one nasty headache after another after imbibing their favorite tipple,
unajua uzuri wa hii pombe ni ati ladha yake ni nyororo sana. Haigongi ulimi yako vile pombe zingine zinagonga ulimi.
Haiwezi leweza